Hello everyone. Now let's look at this game, which was a game two of quarterfinals between Nakamura and Duda. And here, like already in the game one, Nakamura has won one game, and Duda had the chance to equalize the score, but he missed it, and that went so bad. So let's see what mistakes he did. And this game was also very amazing how Nakamura have later converted. Okay, so here white is Duda and Nakamura is black. So game started with pawn to d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight f3, d5, g3, d takes c4, bishop g2, knight b d7, castles c6. This is the Catalan opening, and this is the closed variation of Catala. Okay, now castles, knight e2, pawn to b6, knight d2. Now bishop takes. Here usually this idea is there that usually you don't exchange your bishops for knight, but there are some opening preparations and all. So according to that, Nakamura have decided to give up a bishop for a knight. Okay, so here now knight to d5, e4, then knight e7, rook f d1, bishop a6, bishop to g5, h6, bishop f4, then knight f6, then knight to c3. Here you can see already has started to push a lot of pressure on the Nakamura. As you can see, this center is very strong and his pieces are also active. This bishop, this bishop, both are like very dangerous. Knight is good, this rook is good, even the queen is well placed. So here now knight to g6 to attack the bishop. Bishop went back on e3, queen c7, pawn h3, rook a d8, f4, rook f e8, queen f2, knight d7, e5, then knight e7, then g4. Here now Duda have started for the pawn storm. All his pawns are coming from the king side. But always remember, guys, every pawn push creates a weakness. Okay, so in long run, it could be anything. Okay, if your pawn storm works well, then you are winning. But if it don't work, you are directly losing. Okay, so here black played pawn to f5 to stop a little bit of his pawn pushes. So now rook to d2, rook f8, king h2, rook f7, rook g1, king h7, bishop f3, g6, queen h4, rook to h8. As you can see already, white is putting lot of pressure on the black. So rook dg2, knight f8, king f2, bishop to b7. Here Nakamura is just trying to defend. Like he don't have any other option to do, but he has to defend. So queen e2, queen d8, queen takes c4, then f takes g4, rook takes g4, knight f5, then bishop f2, pawn to b5, then queen went back here on d3, then pawn c5. Now he's trying to exchange some pieces. Okay, see, always remember, like this is the idea. When your opponent is attacking you a lot, just try to exchange some pieces so that there will be less pieces on board. So attacks strength will be reduced. Okay, so that's the idea. So bishop takes, rook takes, a takes b5, c takes d4, then knight e4, queen g8, then knight to d6, attacking the rook. So here just rook to g7, then bishop takes d4, rook hg8, then knight went back here on e4, knight d7, bishop f2, rook f8. You can see it's completely winning for white currently. But let's see what he did wrong. So queen c4, queen b7, queen c6, rook to b8, queen takes, rook takes, and I don't like this idea because actually here Duda is attacking. So when you are attacking, you should not exchange the queens because queen will always be like helpful for you to do a lot of attack in like just very quickly. Okay, so not to exchange the queens when you are attacking. So here just knight to c3, knight b6, rook d1, knight to c4, rook d8, now rook dg7, trying to exchange rooks, but Nakamura declined. Rook c8. Now rook d2, then knight to e4 was again a bad move. Like the better move here was just to play rook back and to unpin this bishop so that this bishop can be used for attack. Here the thing is, although knight is protecting the bishop, but this bishop is like is still pinned. So here rook to c2, king g1, rook c1 check, king h2, rook c2, pawn b3, knight c2 e3 here. So now rook takes, knight takes. This is what Nakamura wanted, the exchange of pieces. So now knight f6 check, and here it was a Big blunder, and from here only the position started to go into the black's favor. Here the only move that's the best move for white, and I think sometimes it becomes very difficult when the only one move is winning. And the only move winning was to play knight to d6. The point is you're forking these two. If black takes, then pawn takes, and this will be a passed pawn, and it will be like there are very high chances that it can become queen and will be a very good asset because this bishop is also there to save that pawn. Then rook can also come. Okay, but here he played knight f6 check, then king g7, pawn b6, knight c2 e3, then rook to g1. Just now rook takes the pawn, knight e8 check, king again on h7, rook c1, pawn g5, then knight to rook to c7 check, king g6, bishop e3, knight e3, now rook g7, king to f5, and now it is just the rook and knight end game, and it went for so many moves, just rook check. Now as you can see, black's king is very much active. Then knight d6, king d5, king g3, rook takes b3, rook d7, g takes f4, king takes f4, knight g2, king g4, king takes e5, and you can already see now Nakamura is two pawns up, and it is completely into the black's favor now. But let's see how the game ended. So knight c4, king f6, knight takes a5, rook b6, rook b2, rook b4 check, king g3, knight to e3, rook f2 check, knight f5, and then king h2, rook to a4, then knight to b3, rook e4, knight to c5, rook e3, rook a2, just the moving of lot of pieces. Okay, I will just skip some part. Now he's one pawn up and it is just the passed pawn. So now just rook d3, and now you can see this conversion is amazing. Rook check, then knight here on f5, and then pushing the king, then check with the pawn, and this check, and here he just wins the knight. And in this position, Duda finally resigned because already he lost a piece, and that pawn is also just killer and will definitely win. So as you can see, the one mistake by Duda was winning, then the game went into the drawish position and then went into the losing for the Duda. But it happens, it's chess. So, like, even you can see the lesson you can learn from this is even grandmasters do such mistakes that in the winning position it becomes very difficult to convert. Obviously, Nakamura is a very great player. He knows all the defenses. He tries the best defense, and that's why he was able to survive here. I would say excellent play by Nakamura as well. Both the players have played so well, but in the end, the result went into the Nakamura's favor. Okay, let me know like how was this video? Have you enjoyed it? And please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more such videos. Okay, thank you.